A rising number of teens hidden in our community with no place to call home. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos. They just want the basics of life, shelter, warmth, and food. They are homeless teens who live on the streets or bounce around from place to place. And tonight we learn it's a bigger problem than you might think. 9 on your sides, Alexis Fernandez joins us live on the east side tonight. Alexis?
Well, Valerie, we spoke to one local expert who tells us that the amount of homeless teens has doubled since last year. Now, a lot of these teens go to shelters and parks like this one to find a safe place to stay for the night, but there's luckily one organization that takes that burden off their shoulders. 5 years ago, life was much different for 19-year-old Michael Vasquez. Were you struggling in your life?
Yeah, both. I was struggling and then I was homeless.
At 15, he was suddenly living on the streets after leaving a bad environment at home.
It really sucks. Don't get me wrong, it really does suck.
An incredibly harsh lifestyle he wishes on no one.
They're kids, they're teenagers, like they shouldn't be on their own, trying to figure out where they're going to put their head at night.
Vasquez found a new beginning with an organization called Youth on Their Own. Every year they help more than 1,100 homeless teens get an education. Today he, along with 7 other teens, are getting scholarships presented to them at its annual fundraiser to go to college.
It's such a blessing. It feels amazing to be able to go to a higher education.
My freshman year of high school, college wasn't even on my mind, and so after going through that lifestyle and figuring education is really important, that's when I was like, this is really good to me and this is really important. And so I was just really excited.
A dream they believe every teen should have. Now, Youth on Their Own expects to raise more than $1 million at today's event. All of that money will go to help more than 1,000 homeless teens along with their education next year. Reporting live from the east side, Alexis Fernandez, KGUN-9 on your side.
Such a great cause. Thanks, Alexis.